Hey guys, in this video we are gonna modify our previous app and add some more functionality to it. So how we gonna do it? Just wrap with the inkwell and provide a on top property, and then we gonna open account setting widget. So we give it a name of build because we want to specify it's gonna build a widget. So dialog is a property which will pop up a card on the screen. Elevation is a shadow, and this gives us a border. And change values as per your need. And in the column we will provide things which will show on the card. This minimum size denotes that the card will not take the full screen height. This works great. And align this to the starting and padding to it. This is our row because we're gonna plot some circular avatar or profile pictures and the account name and or Gmail ID. In the column tag, because we wanna place it on top of one another, that's why we are using column. Align it to the starting, we will do later. Wait. Provide some width to the size box. We'll add a space between the circular avatar and column, and provide some styling to the text name and email. Just copy this, we don't want to write it again. Provide some custom or dummy text. This is basically my name, Gautam Singh, and we will copy it again and again, but for that we will render in another widget. First of all, we will provide a decoration to this container which will add some shadow and padding and margin as well, because we want to place it further from the base card. We'll put it in another widget because we want to use it again and again. Just define some properties, name and email, and the image path. This is called the name parameter, which helps us recognizing what the parameter should be passed in the method. Okay. Provide your dummy text in the widget which we have just created. And again provide some minimum spaces because we want it to just occupy the space which we have assigned to the widgets below child widgets. And we're gonna place some dummy text, you can do yourself. And we have already placed the sets images. Now just restart the app, and we figured out we got some problem with circular avatar, so we need to change some properties or the method we present. So circular avatar has the radius parameter and also the child widget as a asset image because it doesn't take image.asset parameter. So I forgot to provide background image parameter. Yes, this gonna works flawlessly. And just we gonna add some padding to it, sorry, margin. And provide some start indentation. It looks beautiful. And now what we gonna do, we gonna provide some divider which will help us recognize that this content is separated from the previous content. Okay, tweak some values as per your need. This will you will learn as you will work on this project. Provide some size box because we want some spacing from the top side and also from the bottom side. Let's build some text widget below the Gautam Singh account widget. Provide some container because we want to provide some background decoration as well. Just copy the styling because we don't want to write again and again the same thing. In the next videos we will use the global styling and paddings kind of things, constants. So it's let's change the color. Yes, this gray 7 or 600 I think suits for 700. Yes, and provide some font weight, decrease the as I told you that you have to take the values as per you need. Just copy the things like for background shadow and the radius, and provide some color because it's getting the shadow color. That's otherwise provide some padding as well because we want to make it beautiful. Yes, it looks great. This looks amazing. And tweaks values as per you need. Place some size box for spacing, and provide some row widget because we wanna place icon and the text in the one row. Add some text and yes, take values, text, add another account, copy the styling, paste it, run it. Looks good. Add some spacing between the text and the icon. Do not forget to change the width parameter. Provide some padding to the row. Tweak values. You can provide padding and margin, it doesn't matter, but I am doing margin. Tweak values only from the left and bottom. Suits good. Add some divider below the add another account. Add some text widget below the divider, copy it, paste it, change the text and the color which suits you better. You will tweak them as you like. Sign out, I misspelled it. Yes, it looks amazing. Wrap with a padding. Copy the. We'll do a container because the padding we can't do margin. We can also use size box, but for now just use container. Looks better. And now change the circular avatar here as well because we want to. If we have tackled the problem previously, you have to change it as well here because in the videos we do mistakes and figured out how we can solve the problem. We are not going to do everything as professional because it will never give you a chance to learn something new and by the mistakes. So these videos are more interactive. Now add the compose email screen, which will open as soon as you click the compose fab button, floating action button, and just change the scaffold. Provide a app bar. The app bar, the first thing you remember is the title. Provide some widget, compose, and background color, and the leading icon will do in a bit. In the body, we will just for testing provide some dummy text, hello bro or friends. Let's call it from the home screen. We'll open the screen. We'll just remove the navigate dialog. Just place your navigator, material page route, and the builder will take us from here to the another screen. There is also option which called the named route, which will be like more advanced topic. We'll learn in new videos. Remove the background color or things as you like. Okay, change the color of the text and leading icon. We'll use icon button because we want to pop the screen as soon as someone clicks on it. I have forgot the icon names a lot, so bear with me. And provide some icon size and color. Basically it's take the icon size default 24, but it's better to provide things custom. Let's provide attachment, and same as the attachment, provide some sand and the vertical menu button. So let's store the values what will show in the menu tab. Just copy paste, you don't need to write from the project. I'll just write one and just copy paste the rest of them. Yes, pop-up menu button is a widget, you can say, which will show us the menu tab. Now map is the property in the list which can render the list item one by one, and we can get the iterable of dynamic type from that. Iterable is nothing but it's kind of list, and we will convert it to list because item builder expect the list and return a text widget, and value basically equate your value like which one you tap. So it's not working, so we'll restart, try to do it again. No, it's not working. So we cannot use icon button, we have to use inkwell and provide the child as a pop-up menu button. So these are the things which I am talking about. We are learning things, we are not just doing any professional kind of coding where you have like done it before and you're just writing stuff and the viewers don't know how to get it through the problems. This is how we get it through. We'll try again and again. Yeah, it's work clearly. And provide some column, and the column we will place our text like the heading or content, like forms. First the from thing, we'll use another approach. In the we will use the text field as on its own, we have prefix and kind of things, but you can use another approach as well where you have the row and you will place like icon and then text field and then icon. But now we have the inbuilt feature in the text field, but we have to tweak values or parameter a bit more, but it's a great learning curve. You get to know how the things working. Actually I have previously used prefix text, which is not going to work, it's not indenting properly, so I have to use prefix icon and provide the custom padding to it. And this is the dev tool which helps a lot. Actually I am not using it very oftenly. Just tweak the values as per need and which suits you better, and just copy it again because we don't want write again and again the same stuff. change the values which you don't need, and again you have to provide subject, and this is, sorry for a glitch, remove it, provides hint text as a subject, and provide some prefix, remove it. You don't that's what I've said. We have doing mistakes again and again, and we'll learn from our mistake. That's, we don't want hint text, we want a prefix icon. That's what I'm talking about. Let's enable or disable border. What was it? Just remove it. And you can also use another approach where you have border and provide it non input border dot none. It will automatically provide none to all borders. But for safety side, we will provide enable border and disable border as well none. Provide some content padding, tweak values as per need. Just copy it again, and I'm figuring out how we can remove the prefix icon thing and provide it with a hint text. Yeah, it works fine because prefix icon doesn't allow you to tap or write on top of it. That's why we have used hint text. Provide some content padding to the from element as well, the text field, tweak values, and it looks great. Just add some spacing and padding, change things, tweak by yourself. It will give you hands-on experience on coding. Yes. Now just provide the navigator.pop property, which will help us popping the screen off. Yes. Now the account setting is also done. Now it's time to build a mail detail screen. Just provide this screen. We will not using any architecture here over here. We'll just using a simple approach for better understanding. Just like currently we have this faithful widget. To convert it, you need to remove all the unnecessary stuff and provide stateless widget. And if we have already build some app bar thing. Now we will just copy it from the compose screen to mail screen, remove things and copy paste again. Now it's done. These things, app bar thing, remove things again, mail item widget, surround with the inkwell to which help us on tab. Will like navigate to another screen, like there are the primary mails, and on top of it, any of it will show the display screen or detail screen. Sorry guys, currently we have the compose screen thing. Just change the icons, which I forgot a lot, icon names. Just change it, and we have already changed the menu item values. Provide some body where we have the heading and the contact section and the bottom section. Store the description, or you can say heading, and the you can say the mail from which we have got this mail, from which company we have got this mail. Provide some text where you have placed your heading in style with a black 54, which is a slider. Provide some star icon. Provide a star icon. Actually, I got to remember that it's already provide us the default settings like 24. Oh, we forgot to provide it in the home screen. Now we gonna do the provide some values to the heading and our mail. Just copy paste the title, and from the title and heading we will render the detail screen, mail detail screen. Hooray! Now just it's this time we're gonna place some spacing on the text widget and tweak some values. This is the value keep adding we have assigned in the data.dart file. So now it's showing us error because If the heading is gonna be big, it's going to show us the black and yellow error. So how we gonna tackle this problem? We'll learn by mistakes. Okay, so provide some max lines. So the max headline, it can be take 3 lines of text, and rest of the text should be ellipses like dot dot dot, and wrap it with the container and provide some width, so it will not render the extra text after the width end, and place in the expanded widget, because we want to expand as more we can have the space on the screen. Just remove the extra text. This looks good. Now change the colors and tweak it as you like. With opacity is a property which will lower the values of the color bit as you feed the values. So we'll create now the body section, the center content section, where we will show the description of the mail. Just copy the section which we have already done in the home screen, paste it. So sorry, this is the heading section of the mail description, where we have the text denotes from which company the first letter, and the time and the company name. And we forgot to send the time, so we'll do it first. Time, we'll get it from the mail list which we have placed in the .dat file, data.dat file. You can find it in the project from the GitHub. Sorry for glitch. And provide to me the constant value and the icon, which will I guess a more, expand more, yes. And restart, do not forget to restart. Remove the expanded widget because we want it to place on the left hand side, yes. Move the icon to the row on the right hand side of the to me text, constant text, yes. Place some spacing on this row, but before, just place the icon button on the right hand side. I guess it's keyboard back, I forgot it, yes, keyboard return. Provide a on press event. Currently we are not doing anything on this button, yes. I forgot it again. Move vertical, I guess move vert, yes, outlined, or just wrap it with some padding. Come on keyboard, yes. Save it, looks great. Remove the upper side box, remove, just place the symmetric padding which helps us plot the padding in the horizontally or vertically. Add some string which is going to be a description. /n help us taking the text to the next line. Slash comma, place your description of the mail outer side of this row widget. Place your mail text, change the font size, add some padding. And now this time we wanna place 3 buttons at the last: reply, reply all, and the forward button. Flat button is obsolete, we have to use another button which is called we'll see in a bit. seconds. Provide the label, which is a widget, reply, and replace with the text button, because that icon button or the obsolete. Provide some styling. So we have done some mistakes over here, but we have tackled it from the styling text button dot style from, and provide some primary color because it doesn't have the color property. Copy it again 2 times for reply all and the forward button, and we'll do some trick on the forward button because it doesn't have the keyboard forward kind of thing. So we'll wrap it with the transform widget, which helps us rotate the widget as the value we will give it. The matrix for y will render it. Just place a space around for this row, and alignment center, which helps us take a icon to the center of the button, rotate y, and hooray. So this is the hack we have done in this video. Just change the icons because I got remember this, that we have to use these icons for the mail title menu item. We just change the values, and now just on top of the this will open it. Just copy it and paste it on the vertical dot bar, more vertical. Now it's done. Just change the list item. Yes, it's working good. Yes guys, this is done. What we want to achieve, we have done it. Great job. If you come so far and you like what you have seen, please hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel for more videos like this and more interesting videos, and share it to your friends. Hope you will enjoy in the next video as well.